What's going on, guys? It's your man Nico from realnse.com. Real news, sports, and entertainment. Conservative political commentator. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the, not first edition, but let's just start over, rewind, first edition of the Real Side podcast that I'm bringing back. Podcasting is really my goal basically in life. I would love to do a podcast, a successful one. So I'm really going to stick with it this time and do at least once a week. This is the first edition, might be 20, 30 minutes long. We're going to be going over the 2020 election, 3 states in particular, 3 different anomalies, if you'd say, in 3 different states, and what's going on there and why I think this election was stolen from Donald Trump. And let's go ahead and get into it.
Warning, you are now entering the real side. Get ready for real news, sports, and entertainment. Powered by realnse.com.
All right, so first off, we're going to talk about Arizona. This is, again, 3 states I want to talk about here. 3 battleground states that Trump won in the last election, but somehow magically he has lost this time around. So let's start off with Arizona. Okay, so Arizona Secretary of State called Trump supporters Nazis in 2017. I just posted this earlier today. First saw it on Breitbart. Got to give them credit. All these links and everything will be down below, all the sources. Another state Secretary of State has been exposed for having a very clear bias against President Trump. Arizona Secretary of State Katie Hobbs is overseeing the vote counting in Arizona. However, several 2017 tweets have surfaced that shows Hobbs has hatred for President Trump and his supporters. And that's the worst part about it. You could hate him all you want, which is stupid, but you could hate him all you want, but then when it comes down to the supporters, how are you going to count our votes if we're Nazis fairly? I mean, that doesn't add up. There's a very clear bias here. This is her tweet from her own account, verified, hasn't been taken down, has not apologized, has not denounced it. It's all up in the open because they don't care. They don't think you'll do anything. They think that you are too dumb to see that this election was stolen. At Real Donald Trump has made it abundantly clear he's more interested in pandering to his neo-Nazi base than being POTUS for all Americans. I mean, we already knew this, right? Unbelievable. Partisanship is becoming a major problem in this election and politics in general. We reported last week that the Pennsylvania Secretary of State also tweeted in 2017 that President Trump is not a legitimate president. We'll get to that in just a moment. Arizona has not been won by a Democrat in over 24 years. Just think about that. 24 years. Joe Biden won the state by 0.3%. A very small margin of 11,537 votes. How can we have confidence in our election when the person who counts the votes calls one candidate's supporters, over 72 million people, Nazis? Let me repeat that. How can we have confidence in our election when the person who counts the votes calls one candidate's supporters, over 72 million people, Nazis? Go over some information here in Arizona. Again, these are the results for Arizona. As you can see, it is incredibly close in Arizona. And just the history of the elections here. 270 to win. Look at this. Hasn't been won since 1996. And guess who that was? Bill Clinton. He's starting to get the picture here. Starting to see the Biden family, Clinton family. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that, man. One Democrat. That's incredible. That's incredible. My light just died here. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry about that, folks. All right, so let's keep it going here. First podcast back. You know things are going to happen. All right, and then look at this. This is Arizona. This was funny. I don't know if you saw this, but Fox covered this. This is an Arizona rally
There's really
for Biden.
Much to see. I'll step out of the way, but it's kind of boring out here. So it's not your typical presidential campaign event. We don't see people rallying outside. We don't see signs or really much of what's going on. And I'm told by one of the Biden staffers, local staffers, is that they kind of kept the details about the visit as far as the timing and the exact locations. And pretty much all the people that we saw enter into the parking lot about 45 minutes ago were with the Biden-Harris campaign and the
Unreal, dude. This is so crazy. Yeah, he won Pennsylvania. Sure. I mean, Arizona. Sure. It's another one. Let's move along here. I want to wrap this up. Uncovered 2017 tweet by Pennsylvania Secretary of State shows clear Trump bias. Again, these are the people counting the votes, folks. A recent surfaced tweet from 2017 shows Pennsylvania Secretary of State Kathy Boxford's clear bias against President Trump. Her own words, again, folks, not rebuted, not apologized, not taken down. Using the title President before the word Trump really demeans the office of the presidency. Yep. Yeah. No wonder they're not allowing poll watchers in polling facilities to inspect ballot counting. And this is just the Rudy Giuliani press conference. I'm sure you've seen that. And this is the history of Pennsylvania. It's on and off. It is on and off. But I'll tell you what, all these people here, the Democrats that won, they campaigned hard. Joe Biden did not. Okay? These are the results for Pennsylvania as it sits right now. Very close. Very, very close. Very, very close. Under 1%. And then this here is a Biden rally. This is a Biden rally. Probably 500 people at most. At probably 200, honestly. That's a Pennsylvania rally, but he won. Okay, sure. Now let's move on to Georgia here. Some good news out of Georgia the other day. I wrote this on the 8th. Irregularities found in Georgia vote count reporting. GASOS statement. Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger released a statement on Saturday saying issues have been reported in Fulton County's vote count from Friday reporting. A statement and just that. I'll go over this really briefly here. Fulton County has discovered an issue involving reporting from their work on Friday. Officials are at State Farm Marina to rescan their work from Friday. The Secretary of State has a monitor on site, has an additional investigators, and dispatches the deputy, SOS, blah, blah, blah. Protect all legal. That's funny how he's put that. Very important. Legal votes. All right, and let's go on. Some more Georgia. He was winning Georgia for a very, very, very long time, but now it's magically dead people, overnight ballots, dropping off wheelbarrows. Look at this. This was so close. And Georgia's another one. 28 years, I think it is. 1992. Yeah, 28 years about. It's a deeply red state. And they, I guess, think that we're just going to lay down and take this. And this is a a Biden Georgia rally from a couple months ago. Watch this. Look at that, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably 20 people at most. 20 people at most. And Harris was doing the same thing. I don't got that pulled up. I'm not going to look for it, but go look it up on your own if you want to. Harris was polling about 20 to 50 people as well. 100 if she's lucky. You know. And then this is the 2016 presidential race. So let's just look at this just for giggles here. So he won about 50,000 votes in Pennsylvania. Georgia, he won pretty handedly, about 300,000. About 200,000 rather, excuse me. And then, what was the other one? Arizona. Yeah, Arizona was by about 100,000 votes as well. No, excuse me, about... about 100,000 votes. Yeah. So that's a big deal, folks. I mean, there is something going on. Okay, there's something going on. There's a lot of lawsuits going on. This isn't over by a long shot. I am very confident that we will win this election. Trump will win this election. It's not going to be easy. We're going to have to keep fighting. Call your senators, call your local state officials, especially if you're in a battleground state that Trump did not win in. Asked for a vote audit, not a vote count, a vote audit. Because recounting the same fake votes is not going to do anything. An audit is going to make sure the signatures match, the addresses match, the date of birth matches, those are legitimate votes received at the right time. So this is all very important stuff that we can be doing as people here. I'm writing through my articles, realnsc.com. I'm posting on Parler, Gad, Twitter, Facebook, all that, trying to get the word out. So that's about it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. God bless. More to come. Be sure, again, to check out realnse.com. And thank you, guys. God bless. Stay safe out there, guys.